Hello everyone, welcome to Community Distance Reiki. I'm Danielle Stimpson of Learn Reiki Philadelphia, and I'm so glad that you are here with me this morning. If you are here in Philadelphia, you are enjoying the raindrops like I am. Wherever you are, you will have a wonderful time, whether you're here with us live or watching this on the replay. If you are watching this on the replay, go ahead and check out the dates and times for my live streams. I'm here 5 days a week, same days, same times every week, so you can join us live. If you are here with us live today, go ahead and click that live chat button and make any requests that you happen to have for your healing purposes. It can be specific, it can be really general. You can request specific crystals, or you can let me pick them for you. We're going to start out today by building a beautiful crystal grid exactly to your specifications and requests. And after about 45 minutes or so, we will transition into the healing, where I will turn the lights down, turn the music up, and send healing to you whenever and wherever you happen to be. So if you would like to skip ahead, if you're watching this on the video, go ahead and skip ahead to about the 50-minute point and or when you see the lights begin to shift, and you'll be able to just enjoy the Reiki. So those of you who are here, thank you so much. I've got a grid already in progress, and I've got some stones picked for the requests already popped into the chat. So let's see who's here. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. So we've got, here we go. Let's see if I do this. Nope. Just adjusting the lighting. Sorry about that. Okay. I think that's what we got today. Okay, good stuff. So here is our grid. We've got jade here, this is nephrite jade specifically. This is excellent for prosperity, finding love and good relationships, deepening our relationships to those who matter, and generally a good fortune stone all around. We've got copper to break up the energy blocks and get the energy flowing optimally. Citrine to help us manifest some nice financial abundance and resources, because I think we could all use those right now. Smoky quartz is another stone that helps to move energy blocks. It's also very protective. It helps to transmute energy, not just move it, but also fundamentally change it for the better. And peridot, which can help with breaking up old cycles, patterns, and habits, and deepen the good relationships and friendships in your life at the same time. So let's go ahead and dive into the requests, and we'll keep on building. So far we have JS, Cora Carr, Grace, and Susan. Great to see you all. I'm doing well, thank you. Good stuff. Okay, so I've got some requests for everybody. Relief from the whole body pain, possibly due to damp weather. Oh, I totally understand. Hey, your parents' cat just joined us. Yeah, the animals love the Reiki. They love the Reiki. Okay, so I know my little monsters here tend to go a little ham when it's raining, so I expect you to hear some background noise from them. But let's dive in. So we've got some requests. I know let's start with what I have. So JS had requested yellow calcite and rhodonite, and I know that yellow calcite helps with the request that Cora Carr has for her friend Patty, who is looking for the return of zest for life, and so this definitely does it. Yellow calcite helps to empower the solar plexus chakra. That's the center of self-identity, and your will, what you feel motivated to do in life or don't feel motivated to do in life. But this particular stone helps us to feel joy in who we are. It's a good finding joy in life, but also finding joy in ourselves and following our joy. It's a lovely stone of self-exploration and self-support. So let's bring that in. Really brings in some self-love in the best possible ways. We've also got, as requested, rhodonite. This is one that helps with broken heart, unrequited love, and grief, especially grief for someone we've loved and lost. It also helps those who are struggling with the effects of emotional abuse. as well as balancing the yin and the yang, the two sort of polar energies within the body. Yang being action-based, getting things done, excited, awake energy. Yin being the passive, the restorative, kind of sleepy energy. So yeah, we've got these. It also helps with the lungs, allergies, and autoimmune stuff. And so I use it a lot for that. There we go. We also had a request for releasing control, embracing uncertainty, and joy in the present moment. Joy in the present moment. Joy is definitely yellow calcite. That helps us to have some joy in the present moment. But also being in the present moment and simply just being and acknowledging where you are rather than looking ahead and looking back is very much a Herkimer diamond sort of thing. This also helps us with manifesting. If we're asking the universe for something, it's not just about, I want this, give it to me. It's more about, this stone makes it more about, this is what I'm looking for. This is spiritually significant. I want this to impact everyone else in a great way too. So this is getting the most spiritually enlightened version of what you're asking for and sort of harmonizing it with any impacts it has on others. It's also really great for just balancing unbalanced energy. Anytime you've got like discordant energy, it can be really great, whether it's within yourself or in a group or in a space. And for intuition and even metabolism. We've also got, your request was for journaling and drawing today. You were looking for something about acting on soul's purpose. Chrysocolla. And chrysocolla is great not only for following your soul's purpose, but also for finding new means of creative expression. So it totally helps the journaling side of things. But yeah, this is definitely encouraging you as you follow your soul's mission, your soul's purpose, and making decisions that are in alignment with that, with your highest good, with your highest intentions, and with what you're working towards on a spiritual level, to keep acting in accordance with that. If you're having trouble making decisions and you know you're on your spiritual path, this can be a really great one. So let's do some chrysocolla. It's actually found very close to copper, which is what gives it that kind of patina color. I hope that helps. Holistic expressions, welcome in. Grace, you've got healing intention is for heart healing, love, and studying. Rhodonite definitely helps with that, studying. Definitely have some labradorite for studying. This is detailed attention. Even like finding small patterns, small errors in a bigger scope of information. It can really help with a lot of information if you're looking to not just memorize lots of disparate pieces of things, but looking to see like a cohesive story that it tells so you can fundamentally understand the information and then recall it better. It can also help, like I said, with like needle in a haystack finding errors. So like data science stone, coder stone, things like that. Can also help improve your sleep if intuition is getting in the way. And it's thought to aid clairvoyance too. And I think it does help that. Tiger eye is also really helpful with study and recall. It's great also for things like finding like detective work and sleuthing. So if you're looking to find the truth in something, you're looking to find the commonality or like the end to the story, this can be a beautiful stone. It also helps with protection and grounding. It's another stone that can really resonate with the solar plexus and allowing us to feel a little bit more confident in what we're interpreting. This is thought to be an excellent stone for research, as is labradorite. So I'll bring this in too. It's also fantastic for, it's thought to be fantastic for intuition as well. I think it is, especially if it's intuition of a very grounding variety. Like if you're looking to find information about yourself that's more fundamental and less like, what am I supposed to do? What's the best thing for me to do? It can balance all of that intuitive stuff coming in so we can get a better understanding of it in terms of how what we're getting intuitively relates to real life. So I hope that helps. Peridot we already have. Flower agate, white coral, wealth, blessings, weight loss, cardio health. Loving the connection with your psychopomp. Oh, awesome. Flower agate and white coral. So white coral is one that definitely goes alongside chrysocolla. This one helps us to follow our soul's purpose without distraction, without getting sidetracked, and without being sort of bullied out of it or browbeaten out of it. This one helps us to follow our soul's purpose and just, put the blinders on in a good way, like not getting pulled off course. So this can be fantastic. We may move that. We'll see. And flower blossom agate helps us to blossom into the person we are becoming. So it's a great stone of growth and expansion. Weight loss and cardio. Iolite is thought to be excellent for weight loss, and it's fantastic for things like psychopomp, which is like another term. Like the most general explanation I can give of psychopomp is visionary meditation, journey work, and any kind of visualized spiritual work. So also can help with sleep disturbances of an intuitive nature, just like labradorite can. And it can also help us with managing money better. So it does a lot of quite different things at the same time. I'm going to put it close to the labradorite. They work so well together. There we go. Okay. So I hope that helps. And cardio. Let's do Unikite. Not only does this help heart and circulation, but it also helps fluids in the body and metabolism, which may help with the weight loss, depending on what the cause is. Unikite is seen as a woman's health and healing stone as well for all phases in a woman's life, having to do with hormones, physical body, happy marriage and relationship, postpartum, fertility. Also really great for smoking cessation. So if you're looking to quit smoking, you can put that intention on this stone as well. I hope that helps. And red coral, we will look that up in a little bit too. But I will put that out here. Manifesting, emotional healing, balance. Oh, good stuff. Good to see you, Chris. You're also looking for Greg and Susan, health and materialization. Vincent, feeling worthy of wealth. Okay, cool. So let's do, we've been doing Amazonite. For helping with feelings of being worthy. Here we go. Yeah, self-respect and self-care, even and especially for those who tend not to care for themselves as much as they care for others. So anybody that's like a caregiver in any way, whether you're the pillar of your community or you do this professionally as like nurse, healthcare, childcare, all of those things. Amazonite helps us to see that we are as worthy of and in need of the healing that we give out to others and the support that we give out to others. This also helps on a physical level to help the spine and the spinal nerves, it's thought, so it can be really supportive to anything there from sciatica to neuropathy, which is something I struggle with, to things like spinal stenosis. We've had folks that have expressed good results from that. But yeah, anything having to do with respecting yourself and seeing that you are as deserving of compensation as someone else, this is a stone I would bring in. also thought to be helpful for just neuro issues in general, too, in case that's something you're looking for. And your mother with prosperity. And return of a pet cat. Let's bring in some jet. Jet is one that I usually use for grief. It helps us to be with our grief in a way that we're not pushing it down and ignoring it or numbing out to it, but being able to sit with it and process it and see all that comes up. This is wood that's been fossilized very quickly, usually through intense fire or more than likely volcanic activity. But it's also thought to help call on lost animals to bring them back. So we'll bring this in. Maybe we'll put these. There we go. And prosperity, we have the citrine. We'll also bring in some red tiger eye, which can help with calling in some quick financial abundance and can also protect against any kind of malevolent work, whether it's physical reality like theft or taking, or even more so energetic or spiritual work of negative energy. Can help with things like bullying, can help with things like gaslighting, triangulation, that kind of stuff. And I mean, around the holidays, we're surrounded by people who otherwise we wouldn't have anything to do with because reasons. So this is definitely a stone that can help with a lot of that. Okay, and I hope that's helpful. Excuse me, let's see. Vincent, welcome in. Okay, cool, Chris. Stone for people who feel underappreciated. I'm trying to remember. Amazonite can be really helpful. Gotcha. Financial abundance, smoking cessation, we've got Unakite out there. Low metabolism, Unakite helps with that. Kundalini awakening is aragonite with blue Caribbean calcite. Helps balance the upper chakras. Connection to collective consciousness, all that is. Intuition. And our root chakra and Earth Star chakra, which is feeling safe, vital, having our vital needs met, as well as being able to enact our vision of our soul's purpose and do what we need to do to physically walk the walk. So this is one that is thought to balance Kundalini energy because it's got two stones in it. One that works, the blue Caribbean calcite, which works on the upper chakras, the aragonite, which is more of the brown yellow, that is the root and Earth Star. So it helps to balance the Kundalini within the body, and that's your body's natural energy coiled at the base of the spine. The raising of which helps us to achieve enlightenment. There we go. There we go. Okay. I hope that helps. Feel underappreciated. Definitely Amazonite helps. Let's go with, unless something else pops to mind, I keep feeling to bring out blue kyanite. This is radical self-acceptance. So this is accepting yourself as lovable, fundamentally, regardless of the impact and feelings of, projections of, and kind of kicks in the teeth of others. So particularly, I see this as linked with the LGBTQIA community. It's like, feel no shame for who you are. You are who you are. You're lovable exactly as you are. But that can apply to so many different things. It can also help with the request for support around stroke, because it's thought to be really helpful for stroke rehab, especially if mobility or speech are impacted. And also for understanding the spiritual messages that we get, whether it's in dreams or reading tarot cards or any kind of intuition. Sometimes we get a message and then it's like, but what does it mean? This is a great stone for that. Oh, no. Okay, definitely put some love for that. I'm so sorry. So let's put some blue kyanite. Self-respect, self-love, all these good things. Okay. And let's see if I know I skipped a couple. Relief for the whole body pain issue, manifesting emotional healing, balance. Let's do balance. Can definitely be rhodonite as well as emotional healing. Manifesting, I often use Herkimer, but let's also bring in Chevron Amethyst. Chevron Amethyst helps us to get our messages up to spirit and hear the response. So anytime that we're manifesting and we're like, this is what I'd like, the universe can say, look to your left, or are you sure that's what you want, or think bigger, whatever the case might be. This helps to send our messages up, bring them back down, allows us to do things like journey and vision, and even medium a little bit easier too if you're looking for the intuitive impact. It's a deeply spiritual stone. It's also thought to help with tolerance of others. And I mean, we've got Mercury's going to be doing some interesting things over the next few weeks. It's going to be going retrograde. Mercury is the planet of like war, disagreement, discord, potentially like not so much chaos, but feels chaotic. It's almost like well, here it is, like it's been leading up to this, and then there's action, and it can be a very volatile thing. So we're going to bring this out. So let's put that with the blue kyanite. So that'll help us understand what's coming through as well. There we go. So Chevron Amethyst. It's also thought to help degenerative diseases, one of which I may have. So, I mean, you can use it for that too. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. There's a list from Chris. And so I hope that helps holistic expressions. Balance also, citrine, we don't always mention it here. It's a great financial abundance stone, but it's also great for balance, especially when it comes to intuitive and logic. It helps us to balance the information we're getting from both places so that we can come to things from a more balanced perspective, understanding, oh, this is logic saying this is intuition saying that, and not getting sort of lost in all the messages. If you've been reading your cards a little bit too much or something like that, that can be really helpful. And we've got Ametrine. I think I have. Okay, yep, it's only a little bit of Ametrine in there, but it's there. Hematite, iolite's already there. Rutilated quartz I was going to get for Korakar, Vincent, and Stepfather, but that's great. So kyanite's already there, citrine's already there, angelite. Aqua Aura. Aqua Aura. Hematite. Hematite is thought to be deeply cleansing. The Greeks used to use it to cleanse the blood. That's why it starts with the prefix hema. I feel like it energetically clears our mind and body of quite a bit of things that we're just ready to let go of, and allows it to kind of enter the earth to be recycled, renewed, regenerated. This can also be really helpful for those of us who do a lot of meditating, spiritual work, energy work, anything like that, to ground, meaning to become reconnected with our earth body and our purposes on earth, even our basic needs, and taking care of those on earth. So hematite. There we go. That's a good one to have near the Caribbean blue calcite. It helps with the grounding there. Rutilated quartz. Rutilated quartz helps to direct the energy of healing exactly where it needs to go. This is one that if you went to like a jeweler with any kind of like a basis in the old meanings of stones, this was thought to really be helpful for cancer. In fact, if you go to a lot of the stores on Jewelers Row in Philadelphia and you're like, somebody has cancer, what stone can I get them? A lot of them will recommend rutilated quartz. The concept and intention being that it would help take the treatments like chemo, radiations, and the intention is that it would direct that to the cancer and not so much at the rest of the body, and help like direct the treatment. So that's the intention behind it often. It's also helpful for balancing the mind and body, giving us some energy so that we can, keep from being run down. It also helps us replenish our energy after having been ill. So we'll bring that in. Where shall we place you? Let's do here and here. Angelite, as the name would suggest, connected with the angels, connecting us with our angels and allowing us to feel their presence, their guidance, feeling supported, not feeling alone. Anytime you have an intention to work with angels or even just feel them being closer, Angelite's the one to go with. So let's do... Aqua Aura is helpful for things like depression. We've worked with it a lot here. There's not a lot written about this stone because it's been altered by man. It was clear quartz, and it was put through a process using titanium to give it this blue color. You can see the similar type of treatment applied to angel aura, and you can see stones like this in orange and pink and all different kinds of colors, green, yellow, red even. But this one is thought to really help with depression and seasonal depression. And a lot of us have acknowledged that it is kind of helping us. Of course, like everything else here, whether it's rutilated quartz or unakite or this, never ever a replacement for anything else that you're doing to support your greatest healing good. And we do not med shame here. So do whatever works for you to help you in your path. And... Ametrine. Korakar, how do you work with Ametrine? I'm curious to know. But this is Ametrine, so I'm going to wait to put that in there. And while we do that, I'm also going to... Hey, Heart, good to see you. releasing the energy of others. Got it. I'm going to look up red coral because Cora Carver has been requesting this for a while. I've been looking for my piece of red coral for the longest time, and I finally found it this weekend during the Reiki share. So here it is. So I'm going to look up what other people use that for. Hey, you. We've got a little kitty joining us. Hi. Hi. Hi, Booba. How you doing? You want to say hi? Oh, and we've got some purrs, so you can enjoy the purrs. Yeah, you want to learn about stones? Yeah, you do. Everybody does. Here, get comfy. Okay, let's see about coral. And I am reading from The Complete Crystal Handbook by Cassandra Eason. So this is believed to be good for cells, tissue, and bone marrow circulation, inflammation, fertility, bones, teeth, and on a spiritual level, getting back on track after interruptions and disturbances. The ancient Greek word, coral comes from the ancient Greek words for sea daughter or princess. They believe that it was formed from the severed head of Medusa, and this has given it protective associations against deceivers and manipulators. Soothing for babies, especially teething, which also amber works well for that. And a protector against harm. And also helpful for things like failing memory. Helps protect against misogyny, which is not surprising given the connection to Medusa. So yeah, that is red coral. Coral I tend to be very selective about because coral, we'll put the two corals together. Coral can be harvested in ways that are detrimental to the environment, and we don't want to do that. The white coral I have there, I actually picked up off the beach myself with my grandmother after a storm in Florida. The red coral was gifted to me, and it looks like it was tumbled, but I don't know where the original piece was harvested from. So, yes, we've got that. And let's see. Last one, we'll see what the definition of Ametrine was. We've got one. Let's see what other people think of Ametrine. And then we have aches and pains for Susan. Ametrine I don't work with the same way most other people do, so let's look that up too. Minimizing the effects of prolonged invasive treatments. Helping a treatment to be most effective if the body is weak or not responding. Also, and this is how I use it, equality between sexes, races, tolerance, peaceful overcoming of oppositions. That's very much more like what I use it. It's more like a stone of social justice. And Ametrine is what happens when basically amethyst and citrine are found together because basically citrine was once amethyst. Amethyst, when it's naturally exposed to heat and pressure over time, it turns into citrine, which is turning from a purple into like an orangey color, but more like a deep orange into a brown. And I know that's oftentimes in the West now we've been baking amethyst to call it citrine, which is not the same thing. But we can see specimens that have a little bit of both. This one, it's a little hard to see the amethyst in it on camera, but it is there. It's mostly citrine. Hey, kitty. So I'm going to put that in here too. For now, I will put this here. We'll see if anything else goes there. And yeah. Okay, cool. And releasing the energy of others. And then we're going to get into the second part of our event. So Dalmatian Jasper, we're just going to go ahead and clear our energy fields. Black tourmaline helps to repel negative or less than ideal energy. And this is a type of jasper with streaks of black tourmaline running through it. So what appears to be dots, because it's, you can't see through it, it's actually streaks of black tourmaline carrying all the way through. This is thought to bring that clearing essence to the entirety of the aura or energy field surrounding your body. So it can help us to clear our energy field. What you doing? What you doing? So let's put that here and here. Let's not go on the desk and attack the grid. Let's say hi to everybody. Yeah, you good girl. There you go. There you go. Here, let's chill here. Okay. And then I'm going to put 2 more here. So hopefully we'll get some nice clearing. Oh, we're all calm now. Awesome. So I'm going to do that thing that I do where I select a couple of stones based on the healing intentions of everyone here, kind of the general vibe of things. We'll take that and y'all will vote on it, and then we will briefly explain what Reiki is and get right into the healing. So go ahead and chat amongst yourselves. And yeah, I'm going to pick a couple of stones. Okay, so I think I got it. Okay. So the first one is clear quartz, as it's carved into this beautiful bead. It's a really pretty bead. Oh, yeah, you can hear it purring. Yeah, what's up, Gertie? Okay. So, oops, making messes. It's not what we were trying to do. There we go. So this clear quartz bead is carved into 2 fish. And the 2 fish are thought to bring unity, balance, harmony, and exponential growth. It's like you bring 2 fish together and you get more fish. And bringing it into a sphere, crystal quartz helps to intensify the intentions and the power of other crystals used. So I'll have that. The other is shungite, which will also continue to help on the request that was made by Heart, but also a lot of the other requests here. So this is everything from tissue repair to physical recovery to clearing the energy field, removing energy blockages. Also can be really helpful for anybody who tends to feel geopathic stress more than others. So if you're somebody who feels, say, the energy of a lot of electronic equipment like electromagnetic fields, this can help you. It'll help neutralize that. But yeah, stress in general and emotional pain. So it does a lot. It's a very powerful stone. So go ahead and vote. I never know how this is going to work, but you know, as you all know who are here, you're not limited to just one vote. So go ahead and do that. I will briefly explain what Reiki is and a little of how it works, and then we will move on from there. Oh, you want to play with a thing? Okay, here, I give you something to play with. There you go. There you go. There you go. There's a toy. So as I mentioned at the top of the hour, my name's Danielle Stimpson. I am the owner of Learn Reiki Philadelphia. I'm so glad to have you here with me today. I am a Reiki master and instructor. I've been teaching Reiki for about 14 years. So if you'd like to learn Reiki online with me, go ahead and check out the description below. You can find information about my classes, one-on-one distance sessions, tarot readings, and so much more, in addition to my Discord, social media, and all that other good stuff. So with that out of the way, what is Reiki? Well, the style I work with is known as Usui Reiki. Mikao Usui created this method or approach in early 1920s Japan to kind of neutralize the different aspects of spirituality, which learning and teaching religion at that time, other than Shintoism in Japan, were banned, but also be empowering in a deeply spiritual sense that could aid people regardless of what faith they might happen to be. This was the culmination of his being Japanese, being raised in a culture that is built upon Shintoism, which, by the way, is the foundational understanding of what energy is that we see in Reiki. Shintoism is the indigenous faith of the Japanese people, where we see everything has a soul, everything has a consciousness, and everything is interconnected. And so that's the understanding of what energy is at its core. He was also a Tendai Buddhist monk, so he studied esoteric Buddhism, Taoism, Confucianism. He worked with several local shamans, including several female shamans, and he created this particular method to be empowering at that time in Japan's history. Though practices of working with energy with the hands have existed and persisted through time in Japan, in India, and all over the world. This particular method is based on that same Shinto idea that everything is interconnected. So essentially, we are all one to an extent, even though we are individual beings. And essentially what I'll be doing today is connecting to one of the energies that we all have access to, the spiritually guided soul energy, or Reiki. Essentially, I'll be connecting to this energy and directing more of it to you. But what is this energy? It's basically an essence of the universe that's flowing through all of us. No matter where we are, no matter what we're doing or what we believe, it's flowing through all of us right now, and our body, mind, and spirit are always working with it to our greatest good. Essentially, what I'll be doing today by sending more of it to us will empower your body, mind, and spirit to do even more great things. You can make intentions if you would like to. Simply think of whatever you'd like the Reiki to support on any level and let the thought go. Or you can just see how the Reiki feels. You may notice some sensations coming up physically in your body, or some emotions moving around, coming up, releasing. You may also notice some logical ideas, thoughts, patterns that may be up to be thought about. So your subconscious speaking to you, or you might have a little bit more of an intuitive experience and get some messages from spirit. Or you might just feel really relaxed and end up even taking a little nap. Whatever happens during your session, it's totally perfect. It's usually a combination of all of those things. If you feel like you're going to fall asleep, sounds great. You're not doing anything to stop the session. During the session, I suggest that you go ahead and get as physically comfortable as you can. So pillows, blankets, blindfolds, whatever you like. You can move around all you need. You don't have to stay still. You can move around, even do some yoga if you want to, or journal if you'd like. And if you find that your mind is wandering, that's fine. You don't have to keep your mind silent. You don't have to focus on anything. This is your time to simply relax and allow yourself to heal. During the session, I will turn the music up. If you want to learn more about our musical creator, her information is in the description below, as is a link to her YouTube page. And if you would like to, would like to keep your eyes open a little bit and enjoy the experience there, I will turn the lights down significantly, and you will notice that the lights will move gently and slowly through several different colors, but at no point will they flash or strobe. After 25 minutes of sending you Reiki, I will invite you to come back, take a deep breath, and come back to the space. The chat room will reopen, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions, excuse me, or hear any experiences if you'd like to share. And from there, we'll go on and have a beautiful day. As we move through this session, just know that if you are far away from me, or if you are far away from me in terms of time, so whether it's space, miles, kilometers, or time, hours, months, even years into the future when you're watching this, hello from the past, the Reiki will still meet you. The concept of us all being interconnected, it doesn't matter where you are logistically in connection with me. If your intention is to receive this healing, you will. So enjoy your session. There's no wrong way to enjoy it. And I hope that you stick around and join us again for another event in the future. Subscribe with your notifications on so you never miss an opportunity. I do add in some extra streams here and there, but if you want my regular schedule, it's listed in the description below. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to the healing. Oh, here we go. Wow, that looks really pretty. Okay, there we go. Awesome. So I'm going to assume that it is both, and that works for me. Let's go ahead and put this Ametrine right here. We're gonna go ahead and put our crystal right there with the fish on top. And we will take our shungite and place it around the grid. Now, let's see. There we go. There we go. So go ahead, get comfy. You can move around all you want or need. I hope you have a beautiful session, and I will see you all in about 25 minutes, which will put us at 1/4 the hour. I invite you now to take a deep breath in and out. Slowly allow yourself to come back to your body. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Thank you so much for being here. It's an honor and a pleasure to share this energy with all of you. If you have any questions or anything to share, feel free to go ahead and use the chat. You're so welcome, Vincent. You're so welcome, Grace. I'm glad you feel better. I feel better too. Thank you, Grace. I hope you have a great day too. Yes, health and peace to you, and yes, all the good things there too. You're welcome. Oh, thank you so much, Holistic Expressions. I really appreciate that. You're always welcome here. The crew in here is amazing. So, yeah, come back anytime. 5 times a week, same days, same times. But that's really sweet of you to say. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you again. And as a reminder, you can always get some healing vibes. Oh, hey, ABC, good to see you. Peace and love to you too. Even if you do miss out or if the times don't quite work for you, the healing absolutely goes into the future. You can always watch a past stream and feel the energy from it. There's a whole playlist. You can pick it by what crystal grid speaks to you in the thumbnail, and you can either enjoy all the chat about crystals and then enjoy the healing, or just skip right ahead to the healing. You're so welcome, Susan. Thank you. Oh, thank you, ABC. Thank you, Heart. That's sweet of you to say. And you're welcome, Korakar. There are online Reiki classes with me. The dates through May are up now on the website. And you can also do the usual things. Schedule yourself a reading or a one-on-one session at learnreikiphiladelphia.com. Thank you for the reminder, Korakar. Absolutely. If you could like the stream, share about it, subscribe. I super appreciate it. Our goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers so that we can use all of the tools available for YouTube for the community. And I will be putting out a post with a couple of options that I'm researching now on some ways for us to keep in touch as a community outside of the stream. Right now I do have a Discord server. It's not getting used as much as I would like it to, and I'm fine to, change it up in there, or we could try something different. I'm fine with that too. So I'll put a few suggestions in there. If you do have a suggestion for a platform that you like, I want to stay away from Facebook because why? Facebook can be so distracting, and I just don't like Facebook. So not so much the Facebook groups, but anything else. So I'm looking for some platforms, and they don't have to be free. Or at least not free for me. I'm happy to invest in them for my students and for us. Okay, so with that, also there will be some more tarot readings for all 12 signs posted today. Thank you for your patience. And with that, thank you all so very much for being here today. It's an honor and a pleasure as always. Definitely make sure that you join us again in the future. I'm here same days, same times. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm here at 4 p.m. East Coast US time. So have a beautiful rest of your day. I hope to see you soon, and bye for now.